everybody. It's Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Golfdom Magazine. I'm here today because we have a very exciting product in the new issue, and I want to celebrate it with the author. I'm being joined today by Benton Hodges. He is the owner of Mountain West Turf Technology. Hey, Benton.
Hey Seth, how's it going?
Real good, real good. Thanks for taking some time for me, and I just want to say congratulations, man. I remember a while back you talked to me about an idea you had, and now I'm looking at it in print. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see it go from an idea to in print and hit the shelves at a good time during the winter where superintendents can take a look at it and get ready for that coming season.
Very cool. You've written for us as a columnist before, and you're active on social media. But for the folks who aren't familiar with you, can you just kind of tell us who you are?
Yeah, my name's Benton Hodges. Originally from the Southeast. Went to Mississippi State and got a master's in turf grass before moving out west and working on high-end country clubs. In the past 2 years, I've started my own turf technology consulting business, as well as taking over a nine-holer as the superintendent, kind of on the opposite end of that high-end spectrum where we've introduced some robotic mowing. So kind of got a hands-on approach to technology and especially robotic mowing. So I was excited to kind of write a guide that of the stuff I've learned not only as a consultant but as the superintendent managing these robots.
Very cool. And of course, I should give a shout out to our the sponsor of the insert. It's Cress, and so they also did an intro, and there's a lot of great photography in here. But what was it that made you want to feel like writing an ebook is not something that's easy? Whenever someone says book to me, I get a little nervous because I'm in the magazine business. But what made you want to do it?
Yeah, I think over the past few years, there's been so much hub and noise about the autonomous mowing market that it can be overwhelming, especially for a busy superintendent. Um, Even when winters are your downtime in certain climates, it's hard to wrap your head around some new stuff and new technology. And I feel like at the beginning of it, it was a lot of hype, and there wasn't so much practical. How do we put this into play, especially on a full course scale? And so I wanted to get out a kind of from the ground level of thinking about it all the way to implementing it, the kind of the game plan, the guide, and your different options for robotic mowing as it stands today. It's fast changing, but yeah, I thought it was a valuable thing to put out there, and it was good to partner with Golfdom to get it out there on superintendent's desk to where they can flip through that physical product.
Very cool. And just looking at it right now, you talk about the different type of robotic mowers there are, understanding the challenges, and then site evaluation. There's also a section in here about how to develop a robotic mowing plan. So clearly, you've put some thought into this. Why is it, there's so much that's been changing in robotics over I feel like right now, more people are listening. Why is that?
I think it's finally gotten to the point where if you haven't had a demo on your course or bought one, someone down the street has, and someone you trust. And I think it's hit that not quite critical mass, but enough to where even some of the skeptics know their buddy's doing it down the street. And if he's doing it, he must give it its stamp of approval. So maybe it'll work for our property. And so I think some of that is also understanding that it might work at your buddy's property, but that same brand might not be made for yours or that same type. But I think the general interest is getting people to explore the different options and understand the different options. They range from the tiny Roomba style, like we're talking about in the guide, all the way up to the autonomous fairway mowing that are maybe truly semi-autonomous. And so I think understanding the different buzzwords, the levels of autonomy, the different options, I think that's is going to help give superintendents not only the knowledge for themselves, but to take it to the stakeholders. Whether you're a public course and you need to take it to city council and prove to them you're doing it right, or you just proving to your owners, hey, this is how it's going to help us do those projects we can't do with the current crew. So I think it's more than just buying a robot and letting it mow grass. You got to really think about it when you're doing it on a larger scale, especially full course. It's an investment. So you're going to have to prove why you want it and really think about where to put the robots, where to put the docking stations and the infrastructure needed. So I think kind of getting a grasp on that whole picture of what it takes and the hidden cost and possible subscription fees and antennas and stuff, I think is important to get people to not only get past the hype, but understand how they can take this to the next level and get this decision made.
Perfect, perfect. Well, Ben, I think your timing is excellent on this, and we're going into the show season here, and we're looking forward. Like you said, it's the time of year where a lot of superintendents do have some time to sit down and read. So I want to encourage everyone to check out a superintendent's guide to robotic mowing, written by Benton Hodges here and sponsored by Cress. Ben, thanks for coming to us with a great idea.
Yeah, thanks, Seth.
Okay, everybody, this is Benton Hodges. I'm Seth Jones. Thanks for watching us here on Golfdom TV.